The camera slowly sweeps across a dimly lit bedroom, saturated with the sound of heavy rain tapping against the window. The droplets race one another down the glass, creating a rhythmic soundtrack that pulls you deeper into the scene. In the center of the frame sits a shadowy silhouette on the edge of the bed, casting an air of unease. The flickering light from a nearby candle dances on the walls, throwing soft yet terrifying shadows that twist and turn, hinting at something lurking just out of sight. Focusing now on Alex, a young adult in their mid-20s, we find them sitting cross-legged on the bed, their posture tense but still. They stare deeply into the glow of the candle, each flicker reflecting in their wide eyes. Alex's brow is furrowed, revealing an undercurrent of anxiety. Outside, the storm rages, thunder rumbling like a beast awakening in the distance. When Alex glances toward the window, a sense of dread curls in their stomach, a feeling that something is simply not right. As the storm surges, the tension escalates. Lightning strikes with ferocity, plunging the room into a momentary brilliance. It's then that the first hint of horror reveals itself. A dark shadow figure appearing on the rain-slicked glass, its shape eerily mirroring Alex's slight movements. Heart racing, Alex turns quickly as a sense of unease washes over them. The shadow, now an uninvited guest, shifts ever so slightly, mimicking their every twitch. Alex's mind struggles to comprehend. It's just the rain, they think, desperately trying to calm the rising panic. But dismissing the fear proves futile. Each flash of lightning showcases the shadow's grotesque form, its arms elongated, fingers curling like talons against the glass. Unsettling images flood Alex's mind, and they clench the nearby book, attempting to immerse themselves in its words. But the letters blur and freeze out of focus, their thoughts spiraling into confusion. Another loud clap of thunder interrupts, vibrating the very core of their being. In that instant, the reflection displays a disquieting movement, a head tilting slightly, as if the shadow is responding with a silent challenge. The tempest grows in intensity, wind howling through the cracks of the window, as if it were a pleading cry for help. Each flash of lightning reveals more about the figure, no longer just a reflection. It seems to possess a will of its own. The candle's flickering light increases in violence, and Alex's heart pounds in rhythm with the chaos outside. With frantic movements, they edge back towards the door, but a wave of cold terror washes over them as they realize it's locked. Panic surges in their veins, their breath quickening as laughter echoes in small, sinister whispers. The shadow transforms, contorting into a twisted smile, rooting Alex to the spot, their body filled with a paralyzing dread. Suddenly, lightning pierces the darkness again, revealing the shadow stepping closer to the glass. In that moment, Alex's instincts kick in, and they leap to their feet, attempting to escape the nightmare closing in on them. Yet, as they inch toward the door, they find themselves surrounded by nothing but oppressive silence. All at once, the room feels suffocating, the air thick with an unshakable presence. "Leave me alone," Alex thinks fiercely, though the shadow continues to glare, an ever-watchful eye, ever awaiting its time to strike. But as swiftly as it began, the storm loses its ferocity, casting the room into an eerie silence. The thunder and lightning fade into a distant memory, leaving behind a chilling atmosphere. Hesitant and trembling, Alex's eyes dart across the room. The shadow seems to vanish as quickly as it appeared. Yet the lingering tension leaves them on edge. The flickering candle steadies, casting a warm glow as Alex approaches the window. They peer outside, the rain now an afterthought, questioning the reality of the nightmare just experienced. The once tumultuous storm has quieted, yet a haunting thought persists. What if the shadow returns? Alex collapses back onto the bed, shivering not just from cold but from fear. The camera tightens its focus to the glass, signaling the end of our tale, as the faint outline of the shadow lingers for a heartbeat before dissolving into the reflection. The notion that in darkness, shadows always wait, biding their time, hangs heavily in the air.